history maker, Chris August.
Hey, I just went up there and took them. I didn't even win them, actually. I was like, they just called. I heard Chris. I didn't let him get to Tomlin. I just walked up and said, give me this thing. And
that's how it's done.
Ends up, I did win it, so it was kind of embarrassing, but that's fine.
So what is that like for you? I mean, you came on the scene, had some great music. People hardly, even were familiar with your name by the time you did this Dove Award thing.
Yeah, I can remember Kirk Franklin, he didn't know who I was at the beginning of the award show, and I was sitting right next to him. And then when I won male vocals, he's like, all right, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm from Dallas too. Hi, Kirk, I love you. But yeah, it's been kind of surreal. It's definitely an encouraging thing. Obviously, as a Christian artist, and this is a lot, it's my ministry as well. I'm trying to get a message across. Hopefully encouraging people to live for something greater than themselves. And so it's not really about the awards, but at the same time, it's very encouraging to know that I've worked hard at something for years and years and years doing music, and people are recognizing it. And so it was pretty cool. Just to even be in the same sentence as some of those guys like Marvin Sapp and Chris Tomlin, I'm just like, hey, I'll take that.
So what's it like sitting next to Kirk Franklin in the Dove Awards ceremony?
Well, he was definitely the best dressed.
I'm sure.
with myself as a close second. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was the best dressed for sure at the Dove Awards, and I was trying to get on camera with him, like, hey guys, and it was me, him, and Toby Mac. So I was like, I was bound to get on camera at some point. So
that is hilarious.
I was just waving.
Well, I'm interested about your start in music because when you hear your music, it isn't, exactly what everybody else is doing. Then you hear the candy rap, and you're like, this guy's got some personality. You say you've been in music forever and ever, so tell us a little bit about your story, your start maybe.
Yeah, I started really, I've been singing my whole life, and literally I was joking about Boyz II Men with y'all off camera, of course. But that was my favorite. That was my, favorite, and I grew up singing Boyz II Men songs. But when I was 15, I became a Christian, and I also started playing piano and guitar and all that, and started learning worship songs and Chris Tomlin songs, actually. And I've just been playing ever since. When I was 22, I ended up getting signed to a record label in LA, Geffen Records. I was managed by Joe Simpson, who's Ashley and Jessica's dad, and got to do a ton of fun stuff out there, and just ended up, though not really feeling like I was on the track that God had for me. I feel like He had me go out there, and learn, but I just didn't feel close to God anymore, and needed to, move back to Dallas, get back involved in my church, and I ended up rededicating my life and music to Christ. And that same night I did that, I wrote a song called Starry Night, and that's kind of how I am here now in creation.
Well, I love your music. I can't wait to hear what you come out with next. Are you working on writing more songs, or what are you up to?
Oh, I got some new songs ready to go today. So.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Can you give us a hint, a little?
I'll give you a taste. Is that what I'm trying to do is get down to a lot of the basics of what what we believe and what we're trying to do as Christians. I have a song called Amen that's all about, there's sickness in the world, everyone's struggling from addictions these days, everything, but one thing we know is at one point Jesus is going to come back and heal everything, and the kingdom's going to be coming, and basically I decided to write a song about it called Amen, and I'll definitely be debuting that one today.
Cool. Well, so great to meet you and to meet up with you here at Creation. Chris August, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Nice.